I'm live. Maybe. Hello, hello. There it goes. How is everybody? I'm here. Let's see. Hey, Beth. How was work? Hey, EJ. Rhea, Linda. Yay, everybody's here. Almost. Ugh. There we go. Okay. We are all cleaned up. All cleaned up. Thank goodness. Marlena, excuse you. Marlena. Oh my goodness. I don't know what she just did. Okay. Hey, Muriel. Hey, Brittany. This cat, y'all. She is needy. I'm telling you. Needy. Me either, Rhea. Hey, Paula. Hey, Wendy. All right. So, I don't have like anything, like any one specific pattern that I'm going to be working on today. I have a bunch of random things that I just need to sit down and do. I did cut out a couple things, but yes, Rhea has a new channel, y'all. And she did her first video, and it was awesome. So, let me see here. What am I doing? Anyway, Emily has had this dress for a while. I did not make it. I bought it. But it was gathered at the waist, and she is rough on some clothes, and it had come apart at the waist. So I've needed to sew it back together forever. It's now done. Item number 1, done. Which is also why I still have black thread. Hey, Melissa. Rhea's going to do some recording for her second video. I got to do something with this hair. Hey, Nikki. No worries. I didn't even realize you were live because Chloe and I were out here earlier and she helped me put all of my embroidery thread on my other pegboard like this that Cat Dad and I had put up when we did all my stuff like a month ago. And so she helped me do that. And then we wrapped and hung all of my zipper tape on my new zipper tape wall. And then she and I together each cut out a Frank Jr. I feel like I'm yelling. How's the volume? We each cut out a Frank Jr. because she wants a crossbody bag, which she originally told me a waist bag for school. I'm not yelling. Okay, volume is good. Good deal. So we cut out a Frank Jr. They're super cute. I used the Polaroid kitties from Brittany at the Emporium. And then Chloe used, what's the gray clay vinyl from Lauren? I forget the name of it. She used that. And she used the chalkboard roses. Gray clay. Okay, well, that sounds right. Yeah, it's like a light gray. No, it's not a light gray. It's just a gray. It's one of the, I'm pretty sure it's a clay. It might not be a clay. It could be concrete, but anyway. So that's what she's using for hers. And then I'm looking for a different pair of scissors. So yeah, she cut hers, I cut mine. We did the zipper wall. It looks fabulous. I've got to order some more pegboard hooks because we used all of the ones that I have for both my embroidery thread and the zippers. Obsidian to return. Okay. Charcoal glaze, that's what it is. It's the charcoal glazed clay. So that's what Chloe is using for hers. And I paired mine with a scrap of some pre-made or pre-quilted vinyl from, it was like a scrap that I got from Wizardry. So that's what I paired mine with. It's like a peachy color. Shale is your number one go-to. Shale is black, right? Or is it the dark gray? And then obsidian is most definitely black. What is, oh, that's the pocket. Okay. I was like, why is that open? I know. I'm so sad I missed the lavender color duochrome. I did not order anything because I've been trying really hard to wait until the summit. So I know I'm going to miss out on some things. Okay. So the next thing that I am working on is a pair of pajama pants that Cat Dad had. The waistband came undone. So I am going to stitch that back together when I can figure out where I need to start, which looks like right there. Hold please 1 moment. Okay. So, pajama pants for Cat Dad that I need to repair, and the drawstring on this side is like up in there, and I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get it back out, but I'm gonna try because it's not one of those that goes all the way around. So I just need to make sure that I keep it up in there. So we had some crazy weather the last couple of days, which reminds me, Brittany, how's the weather in Ohio? And Beth, I think y'all were getting the weather today. Um, okay, good deal. So um, we had a leak in our roof last summer with all of the rain and stuff that we had gotten. And Cat Dad had got up there several times and tried to, like, he thought he had it fixed, and then we would have to wait and see if it would rain and if it was actually fixed. And then he had a knee replacement in August of last year. So he wasn't able to do anything until, like, I mean, he was able to do things, but he wasn't able to, like, resume his regularly scheduled projects, so to speak, until sometime after Christmas. And that is not the best stitching in the world, but it will hold it in there. So now I got to find where I started with my other thread. But anyway, so he got most of it fixed, but there was still 2 places where the roof was leaking and he needed to get back on top of the roof, but he couldn't do that until recently. And he got back up there and he got everything fixed. We had some rain. We were able to make sure that it was fixed. And then it had like run down the wall in the bedroom, and he had like repaired the sheetrock, and we were just waiting to make sure everything was good. And then yesterday, with all of the tornadoes and the weather and stuff, we got so much rain in like 20 minutes that it started coming in our master bedroom. And it happened when we first moved in about 2 years ago. Second project done. And he had put in a drain. I forgot what you call it. A French drain, maybe? I don't know. It's like this huge pipe, and it has a bunch of holes in it, and it goes under the gravel or concrete or whatever, and it runs off into the yard. And we didn't have any more problems with it other than the water from the roof. So, yeah, this was not fun last night, let me tell you. But we got it all taken care of. Water did come back in around 8 o'clock last night, but it was minimal, and we were able to get, like, we were there and we were waiting and we were able to get on top of it and keep it from spreading and getting on anything. And now everything's back where it belongs, and we haven't, it's like it never even happened. Hey, Yvonne. Rhea, all the snow is gone. Okay, so this is the dress that I made last Sunday for Emily. And if you're wondering, I never posted any pictures because I still need to hem the sleeves. So that's going to be after I switch my thread over. And forever ago, and I don't know, I think I've talked about it on a live, but I was telling y'all about my master bedroom did survive. It's just, luckily enough, we don't have any carpet in the house, and our master bedroom is an addition, so it's a full concrete floor. We never put any kind of plank flooring, anything down. We just stained it and sealed it, and it's really cool looking. But it's concrete, so luckily it's relatively easy to clean up water. We just have to move the furniture around, and yeah, it's not fun, but and hopefully now we know where the water is coming in and we know what's causing it. So hopefully this week he can get that fixed and we won't have it anymore. And it only happens when we get so much rain like that. And he's told me last night he drained about, because it started raining here yesterday around 5 a.m. and it did not quit raining. It rained all night until sometime around 2 or 3 in the morning. But he drained about 800 gallons of water out of the pool yesterday because that's how much water it had in it that was over the limit. But anyway, I had cut out a pair of leggings for myself, and I looked high and low for these leggings, and I could not find them anywhere. Okay, I found the fabric where I cut them out, and I'm like, and I looked in all the places where I thought I had put them, and I was randomly looking for my grommets the other day, and I found this pair of leggings. So they are on the list. But also on the list are 2 nightgowns for Emily and a nightgown for me. And this one is mine, and it's the Breakfast Kitties. This is Brittany's print or fabric. I don't think it's her art, but anyway, y'all know what I mean. So, Yvonne, how's the I don't know what you call it. Alteration. That's the word. Alteration going. Paula, this is cotton lycra. If you want cotton lycra in any of Brittany's prints, you just have to get the three yard minimum if she's not running it during a round. And you can like email her and she can add it to your invoice, just like any of her past prints that she's ever run. And that's on any base. Like you can do the custom, like if you want, like after the pre-order closed today for March, if you wanted toe beans and it wasn't on the next pre-order, you could get it. You just have to get the minimum. Oh, Yvonne. Yeah, Rhea, I love this print too. And Breakfast Kitties for clothing made me think sleepwear for some reason. I don't know why, but it does. So I'm using the Sydney raglan pattern from CKC. It's the one that I used to make my gray one with the Valentine lips that I put the lips heat transfer vinyl on. Same pattern. I just had a bunch of things that I needed to do and wanted to do, and I was like, let me just go live and I can run my mouth and y'all can listen to me run my mouth, and maybe I will sit down and get some things done. Without talking about like how to do any one specific pattern. And this is one I've done before, so. Oh, Rhea, that's so fun. Yay. Oh no, Yvonne, I'm so sorry. That's terrible. I hope he has been resting at home well today and everyone heals quickly, because that's the pits. The real pits. If y'all see me looking at myself funny in the camera, I got new makeup and I'm not used to it yet. And I probably look the same to y'all, but it doesn't look the same to me. I asked Chloe about it. She said it looked good, so. No, it just looks different, Rhea. And then I, of course, haven't been looking at myself in the mirror or anything, so. It's very glowy. Almost like I have highlighter on my whole face. At least that's how it looks in the. I don't ever plan to wear makeup not as often. The only day I usually go without makeup is Saturday. And even then, that's not always the case. 2 breathing treatments, chest x-rays, negative. Specialist on Wednesday. Well, I hope you get some answers and good results and he feels better quickly. Wendy. Well, so I mean, I go to work every day, so there's that. And then yeah. So that's probably the main reason why I put it on every day. But I do like the Nicole only for weddings. Let's see. What am I doing? Okay. It was very quick to apply. So I like that. And it was it's like a palette and everything's in one. So I like that. Ooh, fun, Rhea. Our bodies just revolt against us. So my skin is very dry. And a couple years ago, I started, I think I told y'all, down the rabbit hole of TikTok beauty, courtesy of my children. And Ulta has taken so much of my money since then. But I have noted, but I did start like, this was probably 4 or 5 years ago. I started like a skincare routine, and that helped. And I feel like it made a big difference in the way my makeup looked and like how my skin felt. And it made me realize that I probably should have been doing it a lot longer. But over the last, I don't know, 6 months or so, like, I just felt like my skin, even after I put my moisturizers and stuff on, it just looked dry. And I feel like I could see it. And like, of course, now that I'm getting older and I got like creases here and like you can see my forehead wrinkles, like my makeup settles and like I can see it. And I don't know if, like, you probably can't see it on camera because you're not that close to my face, but when I look in the mirror, I can see it. So I've been trying to find something that is different than what I currently have, because they say liquid makeup for women over 40 is a no-no. So we'll find out. Paula, you quit wearing her makeup. COVID made it easy to stop. Oh, COVID made it easy for me to quit dyeing my hair. I also it probably would have been a good time to stop getting my nails done, but that is never going to happen, I don't think. Because for the longest time, you know, I couldn't get my nails done during COVID, but boy, as soon as they were open, I was one of the first ones back in there. I'll probably quit wearing makeup when I can't see to put it on anymore. Which hopefully is a very long time from now. Wendy used to get your nails done a long time ago. Yeah. I'm like religious about getting my nails done too. I'm like, if I have like a trip coming or whatever, I will like plan it out. And I knew the weather was going to be bad Friday, so I went Thursday. This foundation. So maybe maybe I'll add a makeup tutorial to my channel. I don't know what I'm doing. I just go with Yeah. The only thing I've thought about doing to my hair was I wanted to maybe try getting like some gray highlights or something because I have so many glitter hairs in there. I don't even care anymore. I'm just like, whatever. It is what it is. If people don't like me for my hair color, then they don't know me. Oh, Rhea, that's so funny that you mentioned that because it was really, you said something about going, and um, I saw a video pop up on my TikTok or my Reels or whatever. I think it was last night. And I was like, oh, if this is what Rhea had done, I need one of these. Karate. Interesting. That's a long time to do karate too, Nicole. All 4 of your kids are in karate. Awesome, Yvonne. I cut this one right on the like edge of the fabric so it's wanting to curl up on me. And I'm trying to, not clip it. Black belts. Wow. Everybody look out. Nicole can kick some tail. Hey, Ellen. And don't mess with her mama either. They are getting ready to. We have a gym at work, and we have this like employee group, and it's all about, it focuses on health, but not just like your physical health, mental health, and financial health, and emotional health. So, but we have a gym, and once a month they've been bringing in the stretch lab. And I need to sign up for it because it's kind of cool. They like stretch all your, I don't really know what all they do. I know they stretch you. And in my mind, I imagine it like stretching, but similar to the chiropractor. So I think I would enjoy that. And then, oh, look at Yvonne. Yay. Way to get your kid. Yvonne, I hope you took some classes so they can't whoop upon you. Emily plays soccer and Chloe is in the band. And that's as far as we made it with any kind of activities or sports or anything. But they're going to be bringing in a women's self-defense class. So I think I'm going to sign up for that too. Because I don't know if it's like, I used to go anywhere and everywhere, and I didn't let anything stop me or bother me. Like, I wasn't scared. y'all, I don't know if it's my age or if I felt that way because I was heavier and now I'm not, or what, but I don't want, there are some places I am not going by myself, especially at night. And not because anything has ever happened, but I've never had that, like, I don't know, fear response, but I've gotten it late, like in the last couple years. Like enough that it made me change how I do things. Oh, that stinks, Yvonne. That's really crazy. Yeah. Um, yeah, there's just, I don't know. It's made me second guess, things. And then like you hear Wendy said something about Walmart. You hear these like there was one of them Facebook horror stories about some woman being followed in Walmart, and it was at my local store. Um, like people I know this person, and was like, this really happened. So then it makes me like, ugh. Now I have, yeah. Yeah. I mean, usually they do say they're fake, and I usually don't read anything into it. But when like four people that I know shared it and was like, "Hey, I know this person," I was like, "Okay, well maybe it's real." So yeah, I think I'm gonna sign up for the self defense class whenever we have it because I think it would be good. I mean, we are in Alabama, y'all. we can we can open carry. But I still think a self defense class would be good. Especially if I'm going to be traveling. Not that I've actually traveled anywhere by myself lately, but still. I think Cat Dad has been with me everywhere I've been except for when Chloe and I went, and she was with me. So. Getting crazy everywhere. Yeah. Wendy. It's true. Also, I can hear the cow outside going moo. Okay. Probably hear a chicken turd. He loves going with me. He would never like dream of telling me no. And he will find something to do somewhere or someone to talk to or he went with me last year to Wizardry, and he like went all over. He went to an orchard and picked peaches, and let's just all move in with Nicole. Oh, yeah. Like, I don't even know what all he did actually, but he had a blast. And he went with me when I went to Brittany's class last February. It was my first time going to Lauren's, and he went with me then. And he like went and got some famous barbecue somewhere. And oh yeah, he got the pie too. I forgot all about the pie, Yvonne. Canada, my hands are. Oh my goodness. Like for real, Nicole, or I mean, I'm not saying they're not. I'm sure they are. Hey, Roy. Build a big soon. Oh wow, that is crazy. A huge community center with all the supplies. Yeah. Well, Nikki, I have the great place for that. We would just need a storm shelter to go with it. Okay. So, after I finish all of this stuff, tomorrow night, let's see, what's tomorrow? Tomorrow's Monday. I do have to work tomorrow. I have an everyday tote that I'm working on. I started it on, well, I went live to cut it out. Hello. And then it is coming together so awesome. I added some rhinestone paws to it. They look fabulous. We can all go build a storm shelter. Yeah. Okay, so this is the front, which makes this the back. Yeah, Rhea, I agree. We should all just win the lottery, and then we can sew and play with cats all day. But Emily and I came out here for a little while yesterday, and about the time that we come out here, it started storming and pouring down rain. And I was like, oh, great, you didn't bring your jacket. Now you're going to have to go back in the house in the rain. But then we were watching Max Velocity. He was live for like 13 or 14 hours yesterday. And they issued well, the sirens started going off here. That's what it was. The sirens started going off, and when the sirens go off, it scares Emily, and she was like, Mommy. I'm like, all right, baby, time to go in the house. So we cut everything off and unplugged my machine and the TV and stuff, and we went in the house. And that was when the mini flood happened. And then after that, we were just exhausted. I actually ended up falling asleep I took 2 naps yesterday, and I don't ever do that. How far is this out? Oh, I don't know, maybe 50 feet. It's not far. I'm not good with distance measurements like that, Rhea. Brittany was talking on her live the other night about how like naming where all the states are on a map, like if you gave her a blank map and naming all the states, and I was like, I could do them all, but like the northeast coast, like I get New York and that'd probably be about it. Yeah, yeah, it's not far, but it is enough to get wet, especially when you don't wash your hair but once a week. You don't wash your hair, which yesterday I didn't really care about my hair, but during the week, yeah. So anyway. Yeah, Yvonne, it's hard to win when you don't play the water. Yeah, I agree. And I don't even remember what I was saying. Oh, Cat Dad. So Brittany was talking about this map, and I'm really good with like knowing where the states are, and if you tell me a place, like I could probably like know. But like if we are in Lowe's and he says something about tell me where north is, I have no idea. Like I'm gonna need you to tell me that I need to go to the red light and turn right at the Burger King, or whatever street name it is, because I know the street names. I just don't know, but I know that California's on the West Coast, and the Carolinas are on the East Coast. I know that kind of stuff. I know where north, south, but like in turn, yeah, I'm directionally challenged in terms of knowing like. Whitney. Oh. You do forward pretty good. Yeah. So yeah. So my plan originally was yesterday I was gonna finish my everyday tote, but I didn't make it. So I'm gonna try to finish that tomorrow after I get home from work. And then I got a couple custom orders for 2 of the large size oxbows. So I need to probably get started on those soonish. And then I'm not really worried about prepping inventory for my show at the animal shelter because I have plenty of inventory in terms of like what I had plus what I've made since my last show. So I'm not really like overly concerned about that. And then I'll need to at some point start prepping my kits for the summit. Oh, well, that's cool, EJ. Look, where is Elizabeth at? I'm fixing to be like, girl, I need her to tell me how she fared on her side of Alabama. Okay, so that is ready for hemming, which is not ready to happen yet because I need to change my thread. All right, Wendy, have a good night. Enjoy your recliner. Beth is quiet. She must be working her second job of filming. She was like, "What time are you going live?" Work is whew. Yeah. I have those days too. Like I need Brittany or Lauren or somebody to go live during the day. Oh, now that I'm out here, since you said that about the alterations, let's see. I was looking to see. So I don't know which one of it. I don't know which one it is. This one says stretch, and it says 7511. And this one says it's jersey. One of these two is what I use in my domestic machine for um, like that dance wear poly swimsuit style material. Um, but otherwise, I normally just use like a universal ballpoint needle. Since you said that. Um, um, trying to keep an eye on the time. I have to go in at 8:30 because I have to get M in the bed. I thought she was coming out here. She was sitting at the bar playing on her tablet. And then she did not come out. So I don't know what she's doing. Cat Dad's in the house too, though, so he could have told her to get her shower or something. So let's see. I got work this week, and oh, then you should be good. Yeah, it's not. It's just velvet, stretch velvet, so you should be fine with your ballpoint. I'm gonna finish my everyday tote. Need to think about some custom orders and kits and oh me. It just keeps going. I'm gonna get tires on the car. Hoping I can we were gonna try to get that done this weekend, but with the weather it just did not work out. So this is the nightgown for Emily, and it is the Clover nightgown from Sew Like Your Mom. It's a free pattern, which is really cool. I have a few of their patterns, and I want to say all of the ones that I have from them are free. And I was going to make something for Emily. I think I talked about this last week when I was making her dress. I realized she had outgrown the sizing of the pattern. I don't know why that's not wanting to stay lined up. Come on. It's like it's pulling away from the edge. I don't typically have that problem over here. There we go. And honestly, she probably has outgrown the size of this one, but it's her favorite pattern, and I have or it's her favorite nightgown, and I have modified the pattern piece. Like I just keep adding to it and making it bigger, so that it will fit her. You'll got this, Yvonne. I have full confidence in you. But yeah, I do really like this nightgown, and I like the pattern. It's real easy. It's just it's a front and a back, 2 sleeves, and a band on the neck. So easy peasy. Oh, I don't know why I did that. I need to put my sleeve on. So Emily will be excited to have. I want to say that when I did my live, one of the lives I did back in November or December, I was using Brittany's fabric for Christmas pajamas, and I used that fabric for like 2 or 3 different things. But I made Emily this same nightgown, and I don't remember if I like featured it or if it was just like kind of like right now where I just randomly sewed it up. But yeah, she's been wearing the Christmas one, which there's nothing wrong with. I'm still wearing my Halloween pajamas. I'm not just still wearing them. I'm just ready for Halloween this year. So All right, now cooperate. There we go. Makes a big difference. Yeah, Nicole. I have Christmas ones, and then I have the Valentine's one that I made, and I have Halloween ones, and then I have some Hello Kitty ones. So, how about a video doing the rhinestones? EJ, I'm probably going to do a couple videos of, well, I don't know. I don't know what I was saying. So I'm teaching a class at the summit on how to use the rhinestones for bag making. And I know Nicole's wanting to take like an online class. And I know Nova wants to do one too. So it may be something I offer after the summit. But I will probably have a couple of lives where I'm like prepping my kits and maybe making some transfers for shirts for the summit. So, but I probably won't do anything about like how to do it if I'm going like because I'm teaching the class. Oh, is that oh, is that my class, Ria? Or is that just the summit tickets? Thanks, Ria. Okay, got one side done. I'm probably gonna be still sewing all this stuff together and still not get my thread switched over to hem everything. And then there I go, clipping that down without putting the sleeve on again. So I don't know what that was. That was not where that needed to go. Oh my goodness. We went to Aldi and got some groceries earlier. I got one of their take and bake pizzas because they're my fave. Only I thought I was getting the double pepperoni, and apparently I got a meat lovers. I'll eat it, but it's not my fave. I got the last box of queso stuffed nachos, Nikki. Last box. Last box of stuffed nachos completely, and it was the queso ones. And I've decided the queso ones I like better than the beef and cheese. I'm trying to think if I got anything new this time. Oh, they have you bought the stuffed gnocchi? It's like stuffed gnocchi balls. That sounded really funny when I said that. But I had the Alfredo stuffed ones a while ago, probably last year, and they had I imagine it's like a marinara filled one. It was something along those lines. I was like, as soon as I saw it, I was like, yes, please. I know they won't be back for like. They were out of corn dog nuggets too, and I think we emptied the last box this week. I didn't see stuffed pretzels. Oh wait, yes, I did. They had stuffed pretzels, but they only had the pepper jack ones. And I like the cheddar cheese ones. Also, if you didn't know, I believe it's today is Jenny from Sincerely Jen Patterns' birthday. I think it's today. And Shannon from Knotted Threads Co. is apparently their birthday twins. But they're both having sales on their websites in case you needed someone to enable you. Yeah, the stuffed pretzels I really like. They're little like pretzel bites. It's not like a full-size pretzel. Trying to think what else I saw. They moved all their freezer cases around at my store. This time, like from the last time I was there and then today, which I feel like I was just there last weekend, but maybe it wasn't last weekend. But anyway, they moved all their stuff around, and I guess it's because they're getting ready for Easter, because they had like one whole freezer case that was full of hams. Which reminds me, if you celebrate Easter, do you do a ham? For like Easter, for lunch. Because apparently that's a thing, and I didn't know that was a thing. Kat, Dad, and I were talking about it on the way home because I was like, I can remember, like, I don't ever remember having a ham for Easter. I remember like having an actual ham like for Christmas or for Thanksgiving and maybe Christmas, but never for Easter. So then I'm like, is that just a me thing? But he said the same thing. Like he agreed with, or he said it was the same for him as it was for me. So I don't know. Maybe that, well, I would start saying maybe that's just a thing in Alabama, but they have them at Aldi, so apparently not. I'm very invested in the price of eggs too right now. And a dozen eggs is $5.97 at the Aldi. We have the bone in and make pea soup after. Beth says yes, ham for Easter. Okay. So, like, I didn't even know this was a thing until, like, I don't know, a couple years ago. I threw a clip in the floor. You got eggs the cheapest at Costco. All right, good to know, Melissa. I don't have a Costco membership. That doesn't help me. I'm sure somebody at work does, though. I could probably split a case. No ham here, but matzah for a week. If you haven't had matzah, or or for a week. Big on turkey, so most holiday dinners have turkey or ham. Okay. See, I'm all about some turkey now, but even then, like, we still usually only have, like, outside of like deli meat turkey for sandwiches, we typically don't have turkey unless it's Thanksgiving or Christmas. And even then, we don't really do like a big traditional like dinner for Christmas because it's usually finger foods. And like at my house, I always do breakfast. And then the girls leave. So it's just me and Cat Dad after that. Also, Rhea, did I say that right? Is it matzah? You might have to start. We usually do barbecue for Easter. Now, see, Melissa, that sounds Alabamian right there. I know a couple years ago we did like a seafood broil for Easter, like at we went over Cat Dad's cousin's house. She just lives down the road from us. Like the whole family was there. We did an egg hunt for the kids. Ain't nobody dying Easter eggs this year. Not at $6 a dozen. Barbecue all the time, yeah. We do barbecue quite a lot because Cat Dad has smoker, and he'll usually get like 4 to 6 butts whenever he's gonna smoke on it, and even if we don't need them, and then we'll vacuum seal it and freeze it, and then we have it randomly, and we'll do things like barbecue nachos. And I made some awesome nachos the other day, but they were grilled chicken. Oh, I got it right. Go me. Pretty sure I told y'all about me asking Brittany and Beth and them how to say unagi. I wanted to call it the Uniguy. And I understand that Jenny like names all of her patterns and stuff after Friends episodes or Friends references. And the references are all lost on me because I don't know any of them. Nicole, it's from an episode of Friends. Brittany can send you the link. Actually, you know what? I probably still have it. I can link it because oh man, it was funny. I had to go watch it. If I can go back that far, I don't know if it will allow me. There's so much in here. I don't know if it'll allow me to go back. I could probably Google it faster than I can find the link in this chat. Well, okay, I'm giving it 5 more seconds, and then if I don't find it, I'm gonna. One, two, three. Oh, I found it. Copy link. There we go. Yeah, I know like a couple of the characters, Melissa. Ross was saying he had Unagi and could sense danger. Oh my goodness. I mean, like I watched the clip that she sent me, and it was funny. So, oh, it didn't share. Oh, it says it's over the character limit. Ugh. I don't know what it's. It won't let me share it. Maybe I can post it in the description of the video. Okay. Let me run this. Nikki, you're doing better than I am because I haven't seen any episodes. Not one that I can recall. Chloe and I are watching Beauty and the Beast, but it's the new one, and I think it's on CW. Whatever it's on, we're watching it, and it's got ads. All right. There's Emily's little nightgown. And then for these, for her, I usually just like I don't hem it. I just serge around the bottom. So I'm going to do that now. And then all I have to do is hem the sleeves. Yeah, this print is super cute. So that's how I do that. And then like I said, I'll hem the sleeves. So maybe I can get her to take pictures with me tomorrow because I'll have to hem mine and hers. But there it is. All right, so those are done. Yeah. So the last one I have, this is also a nightgown for M, and it's Stitch. And I don't know where I got this fabric. I can't remember if this was in the mystery that I got from Brittany or if this was something that I had ordered. But I had a yard of it. So it was just enough to cut this nightgown for Emily. If she gets any bigger, and I'll need more than a yard. So Nikki, I just got what you were saying. I've not ever seen Nightmare Before Christmas either. And then one of the girls was telling me this weekend that Moana 2 come out, and I was like, and they were saying something about watching it, and I was like, I'm pretty sure I've not seen the first Moana. And then Chloe's like, yes, you have, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure I haven't. But I did watch Yellowstone. You've never seen Moana either? Yeah. I don't think I have. Maybe I did, but I'm pretty sure I haven't. There's 4 or 5 of them that I have never seen because the girls watched them and they didn't watch them with me, and then I never watched it. Now, Inside Out, we've watched it like every day, multiple times a day. We used to watch Rapunzel a lot. Frozen, we watched like a gazillion times. 1, 2, and whatever else there was. I think it was just 1 and 2. And Emily's already talking about the next one. Yellowstone is on your list. That is probably the only newer show you watched. I don't think I ever watched Dexter either. Cat Dad got me watching You, of all things. You was good. We have he has shows that he watches. I have shows that I watch. And then we have like our shows that we watch together. But we watched all of Game of Thrones. We watched all of Walking Dead. And then Yellowstone, 1923, 1883, all of that. And then we watched You. There was something else. He wanted to watch Blacklist with me, but he had already seen a lot of it, and I had never seen it, so I started at the beginning, and I never got caught up. There was something else that we watched, though, but I can't. Ozark. That was really good. Reality competition. You like trash TV? Beth, there was a new like competition show that I was watching with Emily, and it's I forgot what the name. Blown Away. Yeah, Blown Away, and it's about glass blowers and their art, and like they're making, but it's a competition show. So we watched that. Me and Emily watched it actually. She didn't want to at first, and then she started watching it, and she was like, "Oh, this is really cool." Yeah, Blown Away. It was really good. I liked it. Cat Dad likes to watch the competition barbecue cooking. I'm all about any kind of competition cooking. Like those, I like those. But in terms of like series and shows and stuff, if it's like a murder mystery or crime drama or anything like that, I'm all in. I don't know what I did right here, but that's not what my line up. Okay. All right. Oh, it's 8:30. And attach this sleeve. There's supposed to be a new like medical drama series, and it's got what's his face from ER, Dr. Green. But I can't remember what the name of the show is. But I bet that I would like it. Even though I'm always screaming at the TV that it's not real or whatever. Yes, Rhea, that guy. Oh, The Pit. Roy, have you watched it? Is it good? Oh, that's Noah Wiley. That's not Dr. Green. That's the other doctor, but he's from ER. Anthony Edwards, is that Dr. Green? Yeah. Okay. Carter was. Oh, they killed him off? No. Carter, was that who Noah Wiley played? I think Dr. Carter. ER was my. Oh, I remember that, Rhea. ER was my show back in the day. Me and my best friend watched it. I love me some Law and Order SVU. Cat Dad gets sick of watching. He's like, I can't watch no more. I can remember in my 20s, they would have like SVU marathons. I'm off. Have a good night, all. Better week. Bye, EJ. Thanks for hopping in. Roy. You're not going to miss much because I'm about to be done for tonight. Yeah, I'm sure it was, Rhea. I don't know that I remember that. Like, I remember you saying the brain tumor, but I don't remember that I saw the episode where he actually died. Okay. I used to watch Grey's quite a bit, and then at some point I lost it. And then my problem with TV now is unless there's something unless it's something me and Cat Dad are watching together, I don't usually watch TV because if we're not watching TV together, then I'm going to be out here sewing. I mean, I have a TV, but Chloe and I had it on today, but that was pretty much it. But we weren't like sewing, we were cutting. But usually, if I'm out here and there's nobody out here with me, I'm watching somebody's YouTube video or live. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to stitch like I've never stitched before. It's kind of ironic given the stitch fabric. Oh, see, now I did get into House. I watched a bunch of House. Okay. Let's see. Rhea, Cat Dad wants to know if your hubby wants to go magnet fishing when they're in Illinois. over there. Rhea, is where you take a giant magnet attached to a rope and you throw it in a body of water and then you fish off the bottom of that body of water until you pull something up. Car parts, tools, anything metal that'll stick to a magnet. So there's Stitch. I still have to add the neckband and hem it. And I didn't get to my leggings and I didn't hem anything else, but I made two nightgowns for Emily, a nightgown for myself. I fixed Cat Dad's pants and Emily's dress. Yeah, Rhea, they have YouTube videos on it. You'll have to look it up, or I'll send you one. But anyway, not bad for an hour and a half and me running my mouth. So still have to finish my leggings and hem everything, but it'll be fine. Cat Dad will be excited that I fixed his pajama pants. But anyway, thank you all for hanging out with me. And let's see. I don't know. Me and Emily may try to go live one night this week. I don't know, Wednesday. Thank you, Yvonne. But I'm going to get her in the bed, and then it won't be too long till I get in the bed because 5 a.m. comes real early. And I have plans next weekend, so I will not be live on Sunday. So it will be the weekend after that. And let's see. This weekend is the beginning of spring break for the girls. So hopefully I can randomly go live one day next week. Maybe Chloe and I'll be able to go live and cut our sew up our Frank Juniors together. That'll be fun. So anyway, have a great night. Have a great week. And I'll see y'all all real soon. Bye.